If there is one thing I feel like I can't get enough of, it's sleep. And during pregnancy, we know that sleep is so important to our health and baby's health. And yet we can't get comfortable. We're using all sorts of pillow arrangements. When we do wake up to have to pee, now we're thinking and having racing thoughts. And all of that sleeplessness is definitely impacting the next day. I have a hard time concentrating. I'm having more mood shifts. I just feel off. So in today's episode, I want to talk about the 4 best tips that I have for you going through pregnancy and postpartum, ways to boost that sleep and feel refreshed. Here we go. Hi, my name is Kathryn Gardner. I'm a mom of 2 and a therapist that specializes in working with moms and pregnant moms. Today's video is all about looking into sleep. It's one of the top ways to refresh yourself, to feel like you can concentrate, you feel like you're in a more positive mood, and it's easier to focus. With all of those benefits to you and to baby in getting good sleep, you may recognize how many things are disrupting your sleep. Everything from muscle tightness to the way your body is positioned, to how full your bladder is, and how often you get up to have to shift or go to the bathroom. Then when you're up, maybe your body has relaxed, but now your mind is racing. You're looping on topics of worry and wondering, how is baby doing? What should I ask at the next doctor's appointment? Did I do everything on the to-do list from yesterday? All of those questions and worries and concerns can bring your body into a place of tension, feeling like everything is achy and uncomfortable. So let's get into the tips that I have for you. These videos that I make are for you to feel strengthened and energized and more confident pregnancy, postpartum, and in motherhood. Tip number 1 is get comfortable. Take a look around at your room environment. Are you sleeping in a room that's dark enough? Is it too warm or too cold? Your body temperature is changing during pregnancy because of how much your blood pressure is changing. You may notice that you need sound to help you to fall asleep. There are all kinds of apps on your phone that have instrumental meditation music that's nice and calming to quiet your brain right before you fall asleep. Maybe you notice that you want more pillows. Maybe you're not positioned up high enough, or you feel like you're worried you're going to roll. Remember the rule of thumb from our doctors. Sleeping on your left side is the safest position. So maybe you need pillows between your knees, back behind your back, underneath your growing breasts, underneath your neck to hold up your head. Those different pillow positions will help you to feel like you're more comfortable, because any kind of discomfort or legs falling asleep or your back aching is going to be one of the things that triggers you to be awake throughout the night. Comment down below, what are some of the tricks you've tried in your bedroom? Do you use lavender oil? Or do you use a certain app that you like for instrumental music? Put it down below so other moms see tips that are helping you. Let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is turn off your worrying. If you've seen some of my other videos about pregnancy and postpartum and motherhood and anxiety, I love giving you tools that says, how do I shut down my brain, right? It feels like it's on all the time. And worrying is drawing us right to those what if questions. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if I forget about this? What if baby has that? What if I'm no good at that? All of those what ifs leave our brain in a state of heightened adrenaline. It's pushing you into fight or flight. You get irritable and cranky, or want to just isolate and tell everybody to go away. That adrenaline is increasing how much now you're looking for more dangers, physical dangers or emotional dangers. So the best way to turn off those worries, and I've done another video on anxiety scale, looking at what number you are on that anxiety rating scale. You can check that out on my video list. But I recommend doing that simple act of journaling. A lot of women will say, boy, I used to journal years ago when they come to see me in counseling. But we talk about, let's pull out a notebook again. A place that is just for your thoughts, really a dump, a purge of everything that is looping over and over for you. If you saw my to-do list video, I showed you there are ways to even prioritize everything you feel like you need to do during pregnancy. So jot it down. It doesn't have to be pretty or good grammar, but write down, what am I worrying about? And then step back and look at it with the facts. What did the doctor tell you? Not what Dr. Google said. What did my friends give suggestion as? Are there friends that are worriers too? Maybe they're getting you more stirred up than you realized. Or you have that perfect sister who feels like she got everything right in her pregnancy and motherhood. And you think, I'm not doing as well as that. So we want to not compare. We want to just accept this is how my body is doing during pregnancy. These are the things that my doctor is saying is going well, or I can improve on how I'm eating or how I'm sleeping. But once I quiet those worries and turn them off, they're aside on that notebook. I can deal with them tomorrow in the morning. Now I've turned that off so that my brain can go into its 3 stages of sleep. Right? You go from twilight into REM, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 sleep. And that stage 3 sleep is really where we replenish ourselves. Tip number 3 is food and water intake monitoring. You may notice that you have to go to the bathroom all throughout the night. And this can happen in first trimester, second trimester, or third trimester. By third trimester, it is definitely baby who is grown and taking up a lot of space and pushing down on that bladder. But if you notice that because of the hydration changes, the blood circulation changes of your body, right, trying to get the best nutrients right to baby, that you have to go to the bathroom more often. So let's start with water intake. We want you to get as much water as your body needs, but maybe you can check as to the increments of how often or how close to bedtime you're taking in that last water. An empty stomach can certainly give you more nauseousness in the morning, so it's balancing out your carbs like a dry pretzel snack, to balance that out with taking in water, but slowing down as you get closer to bedtime. Then really getting that full glass of water first thing in the morning to then rehydrate and make sure your body does have fluids all 24 hours. Maybe it's the food intake that you're taking in that's waking you at night. Is it spicy foods that's bothering baby? Maybe it's high sugars. I craved during both pregnancies a lot of cakes and cookies and pie and donuts, a lot of those sweets. And in taking in those sweets, I noticed that caffeine or extra boost was keeping me awake. It was hard to then close down the night and close down my body because of what I was eating. So take a look at what is it that you're eating and what times of day are you eating and drinking. So before we get into tip number 4 of the best ways to improve your sleep and feel refreshed during pregnancy, I just want to remind you, please subscribe to my channel if this is helpful to you. Every week I post videos for you, moms and pregnant moms, working through the stress and anxiety, trying to find your best strength and energy, feeling confident, and then finding tranquility. Give it a thumbs up if this video is helpful to you. It shows other moms that this information is helpful. All right, let's jump in to our last tip of trying to improve your sleep and feel refreshed. The fourth tip is finding your favorite calming techniques. And I love starting this routine in pregnancy because it will definitely help you postpartum when you're desperately desiring more sleep. But calming your mind and all of your muscles is so key to your body not feeling alert and like you need to be on the lookout, but it's okay to be safe and secure and ready to go down for rest. What are the calming techniques that you've liked? Do you have a lavender oil diffuser that you can bring in through scent? Maybe it's instrumental music or a meditational devotional that's quietly speaking and calming you. Certain prayers or poems can be something that you just quietly say to yourself at night. You could do some of your finger tapping if your body still feels like it's pretty jittery at night. You could do your clench and release. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. You still have adrenaline in you? We got to get rid of it. We got to let that out. Calming techniques may be certain stretching and yoga. If you've seen some of my Instagram posts, I'll post different yoga positions that can improve and strengthen your muscles, but also improve your breathing and relaxing yourself. Another beautiful way to calm yourself at night is to do that last connection with baby for the day. Maybe that's reading to baby or singing to baby. It lulls both of you to sleep. And that's exactly what we want. We want you to feel like you are recharged the next day. So get comfortable, turn off your worrying, monitor how much food and water you take in, and then go towards those calming techniques. Those are my 4 best tips today for you to improve your sleep and feel refreshed. You can check out some of my other videos talking about first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. There's a video on how to deal with uncertainty, how to know and monitor how high or low your anxiety is. Those topics are helpful to you to get through this pregnancy the best way that you can. My name is Kathryn Gardner. I am a mom. I am a licensed clinical professional counselor. I practice in Illinois and in Florida. I'm a certified health coach for pregnancy and a certified perinatal mental health specialist. All of those titles mean I've gotten lots of education and training. I want to give as best of tools to you moms so that you feel as strong and confident and find your place of tranquility all throughout your pregnancy, preparing for that transition into motherhood. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell down below. That means that every Friday when I load a video, it shows up right into your feed. Today, take care of yourself.